Hi everybody, it's spring with soaps and suds and such. And today I'm going to be planting some flower seeds. I'm going to plant them in pots. These came from the seed library, so we're going to see if they'll come up. This one here is called Blackberry Lily. I have no clue. I wrote it on the pot. It says, let's see here. It says it's a hybrid, slow growing Mayflower the first year. That sounds good. It says to sow it direct, but since I have no clue what this plant looks like or anything, I'm kind of afraid to sow it direct, to be honest. So I'm going to sow it in a pot. That way, you know, I won't have other things coming up around it, hopefully, and because I'm just using a pot and mix here. Okay, I'll show you the seeds. Wild looking seeds. I actually got enough here for probably 2 pots or direct sow. So what I may do, I may try some of these in the ground, but I'll have to find a good spot because I don't want them to come up and me not know what they are. But I'm just gonna make some little places right along here. Let me move these pots back so I can see what I'm doing. Just little places. But if I can get these to come up, I'm wondering, they're not very hard. They look like little hard balls, but they're actually not that hard. They don't feel like. Sowing quite a few of them in here, like so, and we will see if we have anything come up from them. Maybe something that I've dealt with before and just don't remember or didn't know the name. It's a possibility. We'll go ahead and put these back in the pack, and we will put these up for trying to direct sow, and hopefully, I guess I'll put a fork out at them or a spoon showing me where they are in the garden. I didn't think there were that many seeds in there. I don't want to plant all of those in here. It'd be way too thick, probably. Of course, some things like to be so thick. Okay, there we go. We got the Blackberry Lily in there, and we'll get that watered. I'm just going to put it under the sprayer. Now, what we're going to do is some petunias. Okay, first of all, we got I wrote it on the pot, Petunia Purple Wave, one of my favorite, because it kind of vines over the side of your hanging basket or pot. I really love that. These seeds feel really tiny, because petunia seeds, if you've ever grown them and had seeds, they are tiny. Now, I have not, had them. I don't even think I've ever saved the seed from them, but I usually will break the seeds and once they are dry and into my pot so that they'll reseed. And I have had them come up that way in a pot that I growed them in the year before, petunias. But the Purple Wave, I don't think so. I don't think I've ever had those come up. It's just always been the plain ones. Let's see if I can I want to get all of those out because I like the Purple Wave petunia. See, I think I got them. Pretty sure. Okay, and if you can see, they are tiny. Little tiny seeds, and I'm just going to I think I'll just spread them out here, all in this pot. And these did come from the seed library, so we'll get a chance to see if these come up also. Okay, got those in there. I'm debating. I guess I'll put just a tiny bit of dirt over them, but I don't think I'm going to put much. And I'll just water those in for the most part. Just a tad. Okay, I guess enough. I'm not going to put any more. Them some tiny seeds. I'll just water them in really good. And we will see what happens. I will do a follow-up on these to see if they come up and everything. Okay, now, let's see. Now we've got the Petunia Shockwave. I don't recall this one, but it sounds really wonderful to me. And it says, you know, 7 to 12 days germination. And then I didn't even read the other one was the Purple Wave, 7 to 12 days to germination. It says so direct, but you buy them, they're in pots, so I'm gonna go by that. These came, the Shockwave was actually in a capsule, if you can see that. Not a lot of seeds in there, but there is, well, if I get down here where you can see me, there is some in there. So I'm just gonna, okay, that got them, but a few of them went together. I'd rather have them spread out a little bit, so I'm just spreading them out simply. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, I'm gonna do them the same way, and they were in a capsule. I guess that's one way of keeping the little tiny seeds together. I'm just gonna put a little bit of dirt, not much, a little bit of the potting soil, or my potting mixture. Not a whole lot. Just enough to kind of cover them up here. I should have moved you forward. See more of what I'm doing. Okay. There. I think we got those, and then I will water them in. I will just be putting these probably out on my porch, to be honest with you. They'll sit right along on the banister. Okay, this one here is called mully grass. Or I may be butchering that name. If you, maybe I'm picking it up. I'm not sure. Whoa. Okay, it says 7-14 days germination. Direct sow, but we're sowing it into a pot. And the seeds must be tiny. I don't even hear any sound in there. But we will tear this thing open and see what we got. And I am saving my little packets, so that way I can go back and look if I lose track of something. Of course, a lot of it will be on video. That'll help too. But, oh, okay, they've got it in a baggie. Or not a, it's a little tiny bag, like wax paper bag. Okay, let's see if I can get it open without throwing the seeds out. Move that up here. Hopefully you're seeing what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get it open right now so I can show you these seeds. And I want to stick to the sides. Let's see if I can pour them right here. And I see one stuck in there. Okay, there he come. Okay, there we go. They are tiny, teensy weensy little seeds. So, and I think I still got one stuck in there. Okay, he finally came out. Okay, now we're going to plant those. They're teensy weensy. I honestly don't think they need any dirt over them. I'm just going to water these in. They look very delicate. Okay, and I wrote it on there right here. Mully grass. I'll water that one in. Okay. Put my paper aside and bring forth some more. Let's see what we got here. Oh, another petunia. That's what this is. And I wrote it on the side, as you can see. This just says petunia. It does not give you any name to it. And then they wrote on the little envelope, petunia flower, small seeds. All this says 7 to 21 days. And they put these into a little container here. So that's good. Okay. Let's see. Oh, nice looking seeds. Those look better than the other ones. So, just get those up and spread them all about. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. I'm just spreading them out in here. I love petunias. They are an annual, but they are beautiful in hanging baskets, pots. I love those for container plants especially. Okay. And I'm going to put just a tad bit of potting mix on top, not a whole lot. Just a tad bit to hold them in place. And then I will water them in really good. And we'll have to see if these come up and what color they are, if they do come up. Now, like I said, these seeds come from the seed library, so I don't know. This is my first time using the seed library. But there we go. We'll water those in. And we have another one here. Let's put this paper aside. That'll go in our container. We have asparagus fern. You see I wrote it on the container here. And I used to grow this. And I grew it in the house in a hanging basket. And I loved it. The real furry stems that came off of it. If that is what this is. If that's what I'm thinking it is. Okay, let's look at our seed. Okay, here's our seed. I hope that's what it is. I don't know if it is or not. It says, okay, we need to do scarification on these. Let's fill up them. Let's see how hard they are. Yep, they're hard. Okay. You know, rub them on sandpaper is what they're saying. Keep them moist. What I think I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to put these aside. We'll save them for last. I will scarify some of them. So let's go ahead and go to our next one, and then we will scarify some of those. May even soak them in some water because they're hard as a rock. Okay, this one here is the Texas Star Hibiscus. Another one that I don't know if I've messed with. I don't recall it. Days to maturity, 1 to 2 weeks to germination. Okay. So we're going to look and see what these look like in here. They feel really big. They feel like a normal hibiscus seed. I guess we'll find out. Yep, that's what they look like. There we go. Okay. These actually, I think I'm going to soak them. They're very hard. I'm going to soak these and I'll bring you back and I'll show you how I'm going to do those other ones. I'm going to set that aside right there. Okay, if you can see, I've got the Texas Star Hibiscus seeds soaking here in some warm water. Not hot, just warm. I'm going to let them soak for at least 2 hours. Now I've got the asparagus fern. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do these seeds, and then I'll go ahead and do those. I'm just got an emery board here that's like sandpaper, and I'm just gently not doing this part, which is either the top or the bottom. I'm just doing around the sides, because they are hard, very hard seeds. And there's some in there that's so tiny, unless I can find my piece of sandpaper to just kind of rub them between, I'm just thinking seriously about doing what I can of these with the sandpaper. I could put them in, dip them in boiling water, but or pour boiling water over them, but I don't want to fool with heating up this stove, because that's what I'm working on today. That's where I've got my potting mix and everything, because outside it is raining. But I will scarify what I can like this, and I think I'm going to soak them also because they are hard as a rock. So I will bring you back in a couple hours after these soak, and I get all of these scarified and soaking. It doesn't say to soak them, but I'm going to, because these are hard as a rock. I don't think it's going to hurt. And that way the ones that are too tiny to use the emery board on, because it's hard to hold them in your fingers, and I've got some really little ones in there, I'll just soak. I'll bring you back. Okay, we're back. Our seeds have been soaking. So this one here is the Texas Star Hibiscus. So I'm just going to make a little, make sure you can see me, little places. Let's see, I've got 3, 6, 9, looks like 10. So I'm just going to make 10 little spots. Get that out of there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, wow, 9. I'm putting all these in here regardless. Okay, there we go. We've got 10 spots. So let's get them out. There's, whoops, didn't want to drop down in there. Hang on to my finger. Yep, they want to be stuck to my hand. That's about it. But we're getting them in there, and I'm anxious to see if these come up. That one I had 2 stuck together. Yep, there he is. Put him down in there like that. Goes in there, we got one more. Get right there. Okay, and I'm just going to cover those over. A little bit of our potting mix. And this is just bought potting mix from the store. Okay, and I'll water those. Now we go to our asparagus fern. And we've got quite a few here, so I'm just going to, and these I did scarify, the ones that I could, the ones that weren't too small, and then I soaked them. So I'm just going to kind of spread them out in there. Let me drain this water out and bring you right back. Okay, I drained the water, so maybe I can get them out easier. Just spreading them out. Whoop. One fell. 2 fell. There they are. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of pot mix and put over top of these. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Make sure they're all covered, and I'm going to water them. And we'll do a follow-up video to see if these come up. If you enjoyed the video, do click subscribe. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, Pinterest, Tumblr, many different places. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And happy gardening, planting, soaping, whatever you may be doing. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.